before. I'm open to mentioning and admitting that this is my first open mic night. Thanks. But it's nice. Holding this provides a lot of security, kind of like a blanket that I used to have. That many of us probably used to have. We had blankets. We had blankets as a kid, right? Who still has theirs? Who still uses theirs? Who still brings theirs to work? Who still wears it as underwear on the first date? This is material off the head. But actually, I had Googled how to how to do stand-up for the first time. So it was like the 5 steps on stand-up. This is it. If you know these 5 steps, and I don't, so we're gonna learn together. So I appreciate the help. First one is write with your friends. Now, I'm almost 50. I don't have that many friends, so I don't know. So yeah, that one's we'll score that off. Pretend I did, and then speak your truth, and then don't look at the audience is the third one. I'm gonna take that as a term that I've recently heard, which is it's what is it? Working the crowd. And I was like, well, okay, working the crowd. I still have some time. No, I don't. So I was a child actor in Hollywood, and it's funny that you mentioned the Free Willy movies, because I didn't have a major role, but I was in both Free Willy 2 and Free Willy 3.
What?
Wow. Yeah, and so I would.
Thank God you're here. Yeah.
What's that?
Thank God you're here.
You fished it out of me. You fished it out of me. What?
With the assist.
But the simple roles there was a young Leo DeCaps also auditioning against me. I beat him.
Oh.
But I can go into stories about Leo and about hanging out with Tobey Maguire and Kevin Connolly, and I helped them make this movie called Don's Plum. But I'm gonna stick with Free Willy, because I too have aside from being an ocean photographer and a surfer and just someone who loves the water and is bummed out that all of our coral reefs are bleaching out, and we're in a downward spiral as it feels at the moment when it comes to the environment. But have you ever poured gasoline in the ocean and lit it on fire? It looks so beautiful. And I never tried to do that until I experienced the phosphorescence that you see out sometimes in the Pacific. I tried to replicate that with, first I tried normal gasoline, just I out of my car, and then water. It was more of an ember. It was red. It was yellow. I tried kerosene. That was a greenish. There was an aqua with the kerosene, but then once I tried jet fuel, I realized this looks gorgeous, and it just complements the ocean so well. Just springing it all over the place, and then unfortunately you have to. It's easy to have the experience is much more encompassing if you have an assistant with a blowtorch. So that person can then just follow it right up and even hit some of the sprays as you're, as you're administering the chemicals into said ocean. Now, on Free Willy 3, I actually, segue, I had a speaking role, and it was stripped from me because I had I couldn't get in front of I was scared of the animatronic giant thing. And why was I scared? The animatronic Willy. And the reason why was because the guy working on it, before he was like setting it up, he had apparently gotten super high and was still in there. And there was smoke coming out, and it smelled. Wasn't as familiar with the smell of marijuana, but holy cow! I got super high at a very young age while acting inside of the mouth of this animatronic Free Willy with a guy in the back. And to this day, I think that's probably the best pot I've ever smoked. 9, 8, and also, can't we all get along?
All right, thank you, Craig. It was beautiful.